Chapter 11, Section 1. Egypt started out a farming place, but then the Nile River gave them fertile land, so then less people had to farm, and that's how it expanded. Egypt was split into two parts, Lower Egypt and Upper Egypt. Menzies rose to power in Upper Egypt. Menzies wanted to unify the kingdoms of Upper and Lower Egypt. He invaded Egypt and took control of it. He married the princess of Lower Egypt to unify. Once he unified, he became the first pharaoh. He also started the first dynasty that lasted 200 years.
Section 2. In Section 2, you learned about the Old Kingdom that lasted for about 500 years. You also learned about Egyptian society with the pharaoh, nobles, scribe, peasants, and slaves. You also learned about Re, Osiris, Isis, Horus, Thoth, and Geb, all Egyptian gods. Also, you learned about mummies and the afterlife. Also, about pyramids, large triangular tombs for pharaohs or nobles. Okay. Section 3. In the third section, you learned about how people traded. You also learned about the New Kingdom and Middle Kingdom. The Middle Kingdom lasted 2500 to 1750 BC. The New Kingdom lasted 1550 to 1050 BC. You also learned about many invasions. You also learned that the Egyptians captured the entire eastern shore, including Kush.
Section 4. The Egyptians used hieroglyphics. They wrote on papyrus, a long-lasting paper-like material made from reeds. The Rosetta Stone was the way historians were able to translate Egyptian. The Egyptians created great temples. In the entrances stood sphinxes, imagery creatures with the bodies of lions and the heads of other animals or humans. On either side of the gate might stand an obelisk, a tall four-sided pillar that is pointed on top. Inside the temples, they were lavishly decorated. One reason Egyptians were so popular is the art they contain. The temples were filled with paintings, carvings, and jewelry. The Egyptians developed one of the best-known cultures of the ancient world.